Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Empress Beeves Tarot Earth Signs. Let's see what you got for me spiritually. Hold on, let me adjust the camera a little bit, y'all. Give me a moment. Uno momento, por favor. Here we go. Air signs. What do we have? I'm hearing a specific song, but I can't just channel it correctly. I go. That frog once sang it on one of those cartoons a while ago. I don't think it's Is You Is or Is You Ain't My Baby. It ain't that one. It's another one though. If and once I remember it, I'll probably post a video or something of that. But I go. But y'all, I'm a big fan of Betty Boop. That's my girl. Here we go. Air signs. Mid-month reading for December. Please do not forget to take the messages as they resonate. If they do not resonate with you, please leave them as they are. Because more than likely they are for somebody else. Please do not forget that in tarot, gender is fluid. Also, do not forget that this is for entertainment purposes only, nothing more, nothing less. Take the messages as they resonate. Let's see what we get for air signs. Gemini, Libra, as well as Aquarius. Love you all. May love going out to you all. I wouldn't be able to do the things that I do without the love of God, though. But at the same time, I have faith in all mankind. But the question is, does all mankind have faith in themselves? Okay, we got 4 or 5. We got 5 cards out already. Okay, number 6, number 6, and I think I'm going to stop there. And at the bottom of the deck, we have patience. Okay, so from what I'm seeing here, we have somebody is thinking correctly whenever it comes to their crown chakra, whatever the case may be. There's like a crystal ball here, and it's pink. I forgot exactly what the color pink means right now at this time, but you can always look something like that up. And this card also has the number 7 on it, so it could have something to do with luck. Excuse me. I would even want to think that even in some of these specifications, that actually shapes main things too as well, especially when we're talking about tarot. In tarot, you should pay attention to everything that is being expressed to you in whatever card you are intuitively investigating. So whenever it comes to someone crown chakra, they are thinking correctly in a certain specific situation. It could be they are thinking correctly on a physical level, or they are thinking correctly on a spiritual level, or they are thinking correctly on an intuitive, if not a intellectual level. But at the same time, someone here needs to rest and rejuvenate. Excuse me, as things can only happen in God's timing. As someone may be wasting away their time in the woods of some sort, around some sort of greenery, or maybe that is what you need to do right now. You maybe need to plant yourself around a lot of things that consist of the color green, or a lot of things that have something to do with oxygen, whatever the case may be. Now, someone is having an emotional withdrawal whenever it comes to abundance of some sort. Could either be a person or an actual materialistic thing. If not a tangibilistic thing, as someone may needs to pray about something or someone. Excuse me, we have mental conflict here. So somebody is in mental conflict either with their self or with someone else. But at the same time, balance either needs to be brought to the situation or balance has been brought to the situation. And we have another card out here representing abundance, which is the positive movement forward. It has the number 8 on it, representing abundance. So somebody will have positive movement forward maybe whenever it comes to have to do with sailing or taking off or taking flight or just going to visit new lands or whatever the case may be in your situation. Take the messages as they resonate. Then we also have patience and planning out here as well, that also represents the number 7, which also represents luck in something. Now we have this number 7 specifically on this card. It has patience and planning. So at the same time, someone may need to patiently plan for all of this to happen. But at the same time, somebody's mental conflict has to have some type of balance brought to it in order for people around them, if not people directly connected to them, to receive abundance of some sort. But either way it goes, nothing will really happen until the divine is ready for it to happen. As there is luck here, but nothing is higher than the divine's love. And that is what we forget when we get wrapped up in the physical way of life opposed to the spiritual way of life. Because the best way to know someone, if not God Himself, is spiritually. And there are a lot of people out here on the face of the universe physically that do not really know anyone. Even whenever we come down to our doctors, all the people that we visit on a daily basis or whatever the case may be like that, we do not know them spiritually to be dealing with these people. Like literally, some people out here do not even have spiritual ranking. Okay, extracted. But somebody needs to have patience in a certain specific situation. Okay, that was the Psychic Tarot. Now let's move towards the Angel Oracle. Because y'all know I got to leave y'all with some type of guidance, okay? So this is the guidance for the physical, this is the guidance for the Psychic Tarot cards that I just pulled. So this is why I pulled them and I read them in a certain specific order so that you guys can get the basics, if not the extensive clarity that you need whenever it comes down to my reading. Someone needs to visualize abundance in all forms, as the card reads. God gave you such great spiritual power that everything you visualize eventually becomes reality. Hold a steady vision of that which is beautiful, healthful, positive, and filled with blessings. And that is what you will experience. Now, that has something to do with something that someone is thinking. So someone could be thinking, or someone could be in the thought pattern right now of visualizing abundance in all forms, but at the same time, this person or you may need to rest and rejuvenate, as there's a partnership coming in. And this card reads, allow helpful and supportive partnerships into your personal life and career, and both parties benefit as a result. You are receiving help from heaven and from a person who brings needed skills and resources. But at the same time, somebody has emotionally withdrawn. Sometimes, we just got to open ourselves up to certain people because we never know when we are entertaining an angel. Okay, 2. Excuse me, 3. Because an angel can really, actually, truly change your life for the better. You do not ever know. Because as I mentioned before, nobody knows anybody spiritually. And in the spiritual realm, that is the closest that you can get to any angel as I know it to be. Okay. Let's see what we got here, y'all. We have declutter. Somebody may need to declutter their space, and or it could just be the space within your mindset intellectually, because we have mental conflict here. So it could not just be mental conflict with other people that are around you or that are in your energy that you may utilize on a daily basis, but it could also have something to do with mental conflict whenever it's dealing with yourself. Okay, so somebody may need to declutter maybe even the mindsets that they're having, maybe consistently thinking about a partnership or whatever the case may be. Take the messages as they resonate for you. We have the power of prayer. The power of prayer reads, give the situation to God for uplifting and healing, and be open to miracles. Heaven's unlimited resources, love, and answers are awaiting your prayers. Be sure to act upon the divine guidance God gives to you in response to your prayers. And the next card that we had here from the Psychic Tarot was the positive movement forward. If you do these things, I'm quite sure that you will be able to move forward in life as you patiently plan. See, that's the whole thing about life. Do we really actually plan out the things that we are doing before we do them? Sometimes it could even be the simple situation that we do not need to plan anything out. We may just need to go with the flow at times, especially when it comes to spiritually connecting to the physical. Just because of the simple fact that there really is no instruction for the in between of the physical as well as the spiritual, as I know what I'm here to bring. Give me one. I forget. Okay, so we have successful funding here. So somebody needs to maybe successfully needs to plan patiently when it comes to successfully funding something. It says your ideas is divinely guided and supported by the same infinite wisdom of God that gave you the idea. Do not allow money concerns to prevent you from turning it into reality. Crowdfunding, partnerships, and other investments are available to help you. See, this is what I'm saying. Like, we have so much help out here, but are we really utilizing it to the best of its ability? Or even to the best of our ability? Sometimes we actually have resources lying within us and we don't even know. Okay, at the bottom of the deck we have cooperation instead of uh competition. So you may need to cooperate with somebody instead of competing against them, because in some people's lives, the way that people look at lives is the fact that we cannot compete against something or someone that is not in competition with you, because of the simple fact that we should not be competing against one another in the first place. We should be helping each other as a collective of people so that we can grow. Okay? And that is the truth in the matter. All right? Moving to the regular Rider-Waite tarot deck. Let's see what we're going to pull out for this show. We have the King of Pentacles. Somebody is possibly in the King of Pentacles status, meaning a rich man status. It does not have to be a man, though, because in tarot, gender is fluid again. So somebody may need to, somebody is thinking correctly whenever it comes to being able to visualize abundance in all forms. And they may be in the King of Pentacles status, a rich man status. But at the same time, somebody here needs to rest and rejuvenate as it comes to a partnership of some sort. And so, let's see what else we put out here, y'all. Dissecting and introspecting. Let's see. I gotta hurry this up because I got to take this phone call. Let's see what's going on. So whenever there comes to a partnership, something is moving forward. As somebody was emotionally withdrawn from a certain specific situation because of the simple fact that they may have needed to declutter. It does not have to mean physically declutter or materialistically declutter. It could just have been a mental declutter that this person may have needed at the time. And it doesn't even have to deal with mental. Could have just been something intellectual. See, you never know what anybody is thinking. You never know what anybody has gone through. Be careful of what you say, who you say it to. Somebody is coming out of the Five of Pentacles. Somebody has been, feeling unnoticed. Somebody has been feeling left out in the cold for so long, whatever the reason may be. But due to the power of prayer, they are now in an energy of positively moving forward. Let's see what else you pull out here, y'all. I'm only going to pull one more of these cards right here. These are my favorite, though. Okay, let's see. Okay. Somebody is in the energy of positively moving forward as well as celebrating. Or they could just be a third party in a certain specific situation. As well as somebody is waiting to patiently plan when it comes to successfully funding something or someone. Now we have the Six of Cups here, which means that there is a relationship from the past or a past life, and somebody may be wanting to gift someone with something, maybe even someone. However the case may go for you, take the messages as they resonate. Now we are on the Kipper deck, and we had the King of Pentacles out here last. We have community. So it could be something dealing with someone's crown chakra, whereas though they have visualized abundance in all forms and became the King of Pentacles in the community. Somebody needs to rest and rejuvenate in a partnership, as that is what will allow them to move forward whenever it comes to great fortune. Somebody has withdrawn emotionally because they needed to declutter whatever aspect and the quality of life they needed to declutter from. They have decluttered because of the simple fact that they felt left out in the cold, but they no longer feel that way. It could have something to do with a mature man. Someone was experiencing mental conflict. It could have been with themselves or someone else, but the power of prayer has actually allowed someone to celebrate whenever it comes to a death or an ending, or just specifically a Scorpio in question. And someone was ready and willing and or able and or needing to do some successful funding, as something has come to an end. Someone may be experiencing imprisonment, could be physically or spiritually, or maybe even intellectually, because sometimes we can actually be blocked, from our creativity because of the simple fact, that someone may have trumped or topped our creativity in some type of way, or it could just be the thing that someone was being held back from being able to create. And so, for that purpose, and that purpose alone, could have somebody else blocked, because the thing about life that people do not realize or recollect or recognize is that everything must come to an end in order for something new to begin, even if it's again. So, Archangel Michael guidance cards, it says this situation is already resolved. Whatever situation that you have been going through, whenever it comes down to somebody's crown chakra, whenever it comes down to somebody's thought pattern and them thinking in abundance, visualizing abundance in all forms and becoming the King of Pentacles in a community, it's saying that this situation is already resolved. When it comes to rest and rejuvenation in a partnership, somebody is ready to move forward. When it comes to great fortune, it says write about your thoughts and feelings. Whatever the case may be for you, that is always a good idea, I would say, because of the simple fact that you will always be able to have some type of record of the things that you have created. And that is the truth. Excuse me. Next card. Have confidence. Yes, most definitely. Have confidence within yourself. Because nobody can do anything better than you that you are supposed to do here on the face of the earth. Every mind matters, every mind counts at any and every given point of time. See, if we were already working together to the point to where as though, you know, negativity does not have, an entrance even in the mind intellectually, we will be able to come together on a very different spiritual level. I'm here to help everybody get themselves together. Last card, explore your options. So, whenever it comes to exploring your options, you have successful funding out here. You can explore your options whenever it comes to successful funding. You can explore your options whenever it comes to the power of prayer. You can explore your options whenever it comes to decluttering, because there's always people out here who can help you declutter your home. You don't have to do it necessarily your own. You can explore your options whenever it comes to partnerships, as we all have our own um, we all have our own expectations of genders that we deal with on a sexual, intimate, intellectual, however, whatever level of love that you operate off of. It says explore your options, so you can even explore your options whenever it comes down to visualizing abundance in all forms, as life is what you make it. And at the bottom of the deck, we have forgive yourself. You have done nothing wrong. And see, that's what I'm talking about. See, that's just the thing about life. Everybody seems to feel guilty, but what are you feeling guilty for? You need to let go of all the guilt that you are feeling that you have ever felt, because of the simple fact that God has already died for our sins. There is no reason for you to feel guilty about anything that you have done. Just learn from that lesson and move forward. God bless everybody. Have a good day, evening, night in your neck of the woods, wherever you are. Be blessed, stay safe.